Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back at it here, pushing our way up through League 9 with one of my favorite decks I probably ever put together. We're going to start out against Logbait, which might suck a little bit because we have Giant Snowball, but not the Log, Barb Barrel, anything like that. So this could be a little bit challenging. We'll see how this goes. But with the Goblin Giant and the Goblin and the newly, reworked Goblin Hut, really nice. We're going to go with the Witch here. And just kind of see what we can maybe get out of our opponent here. We'll take some damage from the Spear Goblins on that side, totally fine. So one interesting way to actually take out the Princess with this is actually to use your Goblin Hut, because the Goblin Hut will spawn when things get close. So we're gonna go with Giant Snowball here, and if you time it perfectly, you're not gonna take any damage from the Goblin Barrels. So all in all, not too bad here. I'm just worried typically in Double Elixir is where it gets a little challenging for this deck. So we're going to go for Bomber here on this side. And again, like I said, we're going to go with the Goblin Hut here. As you can see, the Spear Goblins start spawning. And even though, yeah, they pop out and whatnot, we're going to have a pretty decent response from our opponent. So that will warrant us to go for something like a Valkyrie. Bomber's not going to get any shots off, but we're going to force out a Knight, which is pretty nice here. I need to be careful on this counter push. He might just go for Goblin Barrel, so I'm going to go Giant Snowball here. Yeah, I figured he might do something like that, so it's all good. That's kind of like, what you're going to have to give and take here. We're going to go for Goblin Giant here, and we'll go Goblin Hut up high, and that should take care of the Princess or force out the Spear Goblins in case he doesn't want to do that. Then we're going to be able to take out that Princess. So we can go for Lightning. Depending on what else he drops, I'm going to just hold back here. I think he has enough to drop, Goblin Gang, and we don't really have an answer for that. So let's go with the Evil Witch here. As he goes for Rocket, so that's fine with me, actually. I'm just going to go Valkyrie here, maybe even block his... Okay, I thought he might have gone for it, but I guess he didn't right there. Going to go Giant Snowball. We're going to take some damage, of course. Yeah, it is what it is, but... we should have a pretty decent sized counter push, and that's one of the things you got to do with this deck is, you got to take the damage sometimes. We do have Lightning ready, so when he chooses to drop it, we're going to drop Lightning here, take out that Knight as well. I know he's got that, but there wasn't really anything we could have played at that time, so is what it is. We're going to get another Goblin Giant ready. We have a Witch still alive with the Larry kind of helping us out. We're going to go with the Goblin Hut here. We're going to go Valkyrie. Looks like it went far back. Yeah, pretty nice there. So we're going to defend it, but we're not going to get an offense here, which is what it is right now. I'm just going to get an Evil Witch going again. I doubt he's going to drop anything in front of that. We'll go with the Skeletons here. Let's go Goblin Giant. Oh, he's going to Rocket. That is actually really good value from our opponent. Pretty well played. Going to go Valkyrie up high. Yeah, I figured he'd just split it properly. We have some Spear Goblins that got into the tower, so this is not over by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll go the Goblin Hut here. I think it's close enough. It's almost close enough, I should say, maybe. We're finally able to get something going here. Maybe we'll go with the Giant Snowball. And we'll be able to prevent... Oh, okay, one of the Stab Goblins actually got through. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll get Lightning ready here. And that should be able to take out that Infernal Tower for the most part. And we should lock onto the tower, which is amazing stuff. We'll go with the Evil Bomber there. Giant Snowball afterwards. Yeah, we got some good chip damage, actually. And all we have to do is Lightning here, and we're going to take that out. Good game, well played against a really tough matchup without Log and Barb Barrel. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another. All right, next match here. Keeping things going. Off a really awesome start here. We're gonna get Valkyrie going. If you see a lot of log bait, firecrackers and whatnot, definitely feel free to opt in for like arrows instead of the Giant Snowball. Just realize you'll lose some offensive capabilities, but it is a give and take at the end of the day. So let's go with the Goblin Hut. If he chooses to drop anything, I don't really see him aiming to... Okay, I'm gonna go Bomber once he locks on, or it locks onto the Skeletons there. That's gonna work out pretty well for us. Let's go Goblin Hut here. And we're gonna get the Skeletons going right here. And we should be able to kind of clean that up. Interesting deck that he's got right now. we'll be able to take out that rogue ghost. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. We'll go giant snowball, help take care of the bats and prevent an extra hit from that rogue giant. Haven't seen rogue giant Sparky in quite some time, so it's definitely an interesting one to see again. We need to find an opportunity to get some damage back, so we're gonna go for Goblin Giant here, and we don't have the giant snowball, so that's gonna counter it pretty effectively, I would say. We might get one hit if we're lucky. We don't, is what it is. Bomber here, take out those spear goblins. We'll go skeletons as well, just to see if we can buy our bomber in a hit, which would be really nice. It doesn't look like that's the case. All good though. We're gonna do this here, and we're gonna go with the evil witch, and that should kind of hopefully help us clean up a little bit quicker. Let's go giant snowball here. Push that back, get some skeletons out. This is not looking good for us. It's not a good trade that we've had so far, but all in all, we'll take it right now. Let's go with the Goblin Giant here. Yeah, he has to go Sparky way in the back. And we're gonna go for a lightning here. Reset that Sparky. I probably could have waited even an extra second or two, but we're gonna take most of that tower actually. So all in all, not too bad. We're gonna just probably end up trading towers here, to be honest. We're gonna go with the giant snowball, take out those bats. I'm gonna go with the witch here as well. He has tornado, so we need to be careful of that. Yeah, there's that tornado. Pretty filthy stuff. RG does take that tower, that's fine. We're gonna get a push going here. I'm gonna go Valkyrie up high. This might not have been the move, but we need to take that, probably take that witch out, hopefully. Yeah, we finally got to that witch, which is nice. Let's go giant snowball here. Clean up the bats. We have that, the Goblin Giant on tower, and he's just kind of letting it be, which is great. Evil Bomber should do a decent job on that side, cleaning everything up. So yeah, we're gonna clean that up pretty well here. Let's get a lightning going. And yeah, we got it just in time there, which is great. Let's go Goblin Hut here. The Valkyrie is still alive here. Evil Bomber is still alive. Really, really nice here. Let's go Giant Snowball, take out those bats as well. And we have a bunch of Spear Goblins, but we're gonna go with the Goblin Giant here. Hopefully tank for one of the Spear Goblins maybe. Usually works out pretty well for us. We're gonna force out a really odd tornado. Let's go with the skeletons here in case we needed it. It looks like we didn't. Let's go with the witch here. I'm expecting him to drop that RG pretty soon. Yeah, there's that RG. Bomber here should help clean up. We're gonna take some damage, but we will definitely get some damage back. Now where is that Sparky? Yeah, there's that Sparky there. It should attack the skeleton first, which is gonna be great for us. We're gonna force out Tornado most likely. I'm gonna go Lightning here, taking out that Sparky, and Goblin Giant should have a free line, a beeline towards that tower. We should get the witch on the tower, and that is gonna wrap things up for this matchup. Good game, well played against an RG and Sparky deck. And even though they took out half our tower basically at the beginning, we're able to make a massive comeback. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So going up against Dagger Duchess will be interesting for sure. And seeing the recruits is not my favorite, especially not having the witch in hand. We only have Valkyrie and we have to cycle to Bomber. So we're gonna go Bomber here. We'll probably have to pull everything in with the Goblin Hut. Yeah, I figured he might go with something like that. So, oh, he's got Bowler too, which is gonna be challenging to say the least. Let's go Witch here. Should be able to pull that over. This is gonna be a little challenging to deal with the Bowler, but we'll see what we can do here. We're gonna take that one pushback first, and then, oh, maybe we might need two. Yeah, that's gonna get into tower range. And then that will switch over to the skeletons. And we're going to go Goblin Giant here. So he's got Bowler and he's got the recruits. Interesting choice for sure. Let's go Giant Snowball. Should be able to clean that up. And the Witch will help clean up the rest of the Goblins. And he dropped Spear Goblins way too early. And that right side tower is more or less gone. Just like that. It's more or less gone. Really, really nice stuff. Let's go with the Bomber here. Take out that Dark Goblin. Really, really annoying. Because we don't have arrows, we don't have logs, so obviously going to be really, really annoying to deal with. Spear Goblin will get that throw off, taking out that Dagger Duchess tower and putting us in a massive lead with a minute and a half to go. So all in all, pretty good stuff so far. I'm still unsure what he's got. Maybe he's got that Mighty Miner with the wall breakers, but with the bowler, I'm just not too certain about that. Bats would do its thing, and they'll die to the tower. It might get one little hit off, but that's fine. Skeletons just cycle in the back. Nothing too threatening. Let's go Goblin Giant here. That will absorb the hit from the Dark Goblin. And I'm expecting Bowler. So we should be able to maybe even just drop Lightning right on top of this if he drops something else. He doesn't, so we're going to go Lightning here. That should basically take out that Bowler more or less. I'm not all that worried about this right now. Giant Snowball here. We'll go with the Witch. We'll go Valkyrie up high. We're going to have to deal with these somehow. Okay, the Witch switched over, which is MVP stuff right there. Let's go Goblin Hut. Yeah, we're not going to take all that much damage. Really, really nice defense there against a bunch of spam that he tried to send right there. Let's go Goblin Giant right here. I don't think the Bowler might switch over, actually. Let's go with the Giant Snowball here. Try to take out as much of that as possible. We'll go with the Lightning here as well. I see the recruits on the right side there, so we're going to need to get Valkyrie going most likely. Just to deal with the Dark Goblin after the fact, I think. Let's go Valkyrie here. Yeah, he's just going to just try and spam at the end. But that left side tower is also down to 109, so we definitely could have taken that second tower if we needed to. Good game, well played. Let's get on to it. Alright, next match here. Keeping things going. Always go with the evolution first. So we're going to start out with Bomber, and we're going to cycle the Skeletons. So he's got the E-Spirit. Makes me think it's going to be... It's got to be Expo or RG, and I'm thinking it's going to be Expo. With the Archer Queen as well, I almost think it is going to be Expo. Anyways, we're just going to hang out here for a second. We'll drop the Lightning now. Really hope that wish that the Knight kind of walked up to that, but all good here. Oh, it's going to be Drill here. All right, let's go with the Bomber. That will help clean up the Goblins as well. And we're going to take out those Goblins. We don't take that much damage. All in all, not too bad. I'm surprised he's got... the E-Spirit with that, but it is level 14, so kind of works out. So we need to go for probably Skeletons here, and maybe go Valkyrie for that Archer Queen. Probably the way to do it. Let's do that right here. So it's going to force him to pop that ability. He's got the Evil Snowball, so we'll have to be careful of that, but we can go for Goblin Giant here. So should be interesting to defend against the Drill. I wonder if I can stack the Goblin Giant or a Goblin Hut right on top. Alright, we kind of did it. We're just going to go for a Giant Snowball now. So we're going to take a bunch of damage there just so I can try a little experiment. Evil Bomber there should get splash onto that tower. If the Knight is going to move up, that would be great. Yeah, we get that. Oh, it doesn't. That was so interesting. We got that first throw, but we didn't get any subsequent throws. And we're going to give him King Tower. It is what it is. Let's go for the Skeletons here. Let's go Goblin Giant. We do have Lightning for that Archer Queen, so if we need to, we can make that happen. Especially if he pushes, building right there. We can definitely make that work. I think we should be fine though. I don't really know what else he's got here. Giant Snowball, maybe to buy us a hit. Oh, it's pretty close to buying us a hit. We'll go Bomber here. Let's go Skeletons. Let's go with the Goblin Giant as well. We'll go Valkyrie right here. Yeah, we're going to be able to clean that up, so that's going to work out for us big time. He played that really late, so hopefully this is not going to buy us a hit, unfortunately. Let's go Bomber here. We can get maybe a Goblin Hut going here. Yeah, he's going to have to pop that ability. Skeletons in the back. Let's go Valkyrie here. Oh no, I think we let him lock on for 2 hits, which really sucks. But we should have a pretty decent push now. One of the Goblins is locked onto our tower, unfortunately. But we do have a pretty sizable push on this right side, so we're going to try and make something happen here. We're going to go Lightning here though. Take that out as he pops that ability. We'll go Giant Snowball here. And we'll go with the Evil Bomber here. If we can get a throw off, that'd be great. Yeah, we do get 1 throw off, so it's not too bad. Now we got to get a good sized offense going now. So let's go for a Evil Witch on this side here. Goblin Giant. And we'll get a Valkyrie going right here. Oh, that's kind of surprising. Let's do this. All in all, should be an okay trade. We'll go with the Lightning here. Should take out that Knight. Or a second Knight, maybe. Oh, he's able to take out my Valkyrie there. That really sucks. Witch is on tower, though, so we're going to get a few more hits off. That's really nice, because he misplayed that big time. We're going to get Lightning down as well. And we are going to take the lead here, but we need to cycle quickly. Yeah, he's just trying to defend this now, so that's a really good giant snowball. But we should be able to get maybe something going here again. Really close match here. I'm not liking it. It shouldn't be this close. Let's go Lightning here. Let's go with the Evil Bomber, see if we can buy a hit. If not, that's fine. We are on tower though, and Goblin Giant is going to win us that match. Really close stuff. Got me thinking so much. I could hardly talk and commentate there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video as I continue to push my way up through League 9 and make it into League 10. And eventually, you know, not too far on the horizon, break into the top 10,000 this season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.